how can you help small group members become committed to the small group?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good question, and it's a tough question because it seems like a lot of people don't necessarily want to be really committed to their group. So they'll join a group at first, and especially newer members, but they don't really sense like they have to be there every week and so forth. And it is a big thing that I like to talk about, and I don't pretend to have all the answers with this one, but I ask for a commitment up front. So when I'm inviting somebody to a group, I'll say this is what the group is about, and um, we're asking you to make a commitment to the group. Now I've got a couple guys in my men's group right now who travel every other week, and they can't be there every other week. But I've asked them, okay, will you make a commitment to be here on the weeks that you're not traveling? And they've done so. And so they're there. The other thing is make the group really good. So if the group is really good, make the group the type of group that they want to be in and they don't want to miss. Because if they miss, they're going to miss something really good. And so that's important. So all the other dynamics that we talk about in small group life kind of play into that. The other thing that I do is I'll ask everybody in the group to take some sort of ownership in the group. So if it's a brand new group, I'll always ask somebody to bring something. Bring something with them, whether it's a food item or whatever. I'll even, in the past, I've asked people to, I'll say, well, is it okay if somebody picks you up on the way? So-and-so lives right down the street from you. Try to get rid of as many excuses as you can. But the ownership issue, I think, is one of the biggest ones. As the group sort of progresses after the first couple weeks, I'll make sure that everybody in the group sort of has a role to play in the group. And a role distinctive to themselves, and they get to choose the role. I actually hand out a list of about a dozen different roles that people can play in a group, and that might be somebody who's in charge of making the coffee is a small thing, or a big one would be, they're the prayer champion in the group. And there's all kinds of, different champions in the group that you can ask people to fill. And when they fill those roles, it's kind of like they've got to be there to live out their role in the group. And if they're not there, the group is going to be missing something. That really helps because then everybody feels like they're important in this group. In a group where the leader does everything, who wants to show up for a group like that because they really feel like they're not as needed as when they get to play a role. Now, there's a distinct difference between ownership roles and leadership roles. Ownership roles are not necessarily leadership. It's not like they're leading the group. They're just playing a part in how the group functions on a week-to-week basis.
Good answer. Are those leadership roles available on your website or in one of your books?
They are. Both the ownership roles and the leadership roles are, and I know that they're available they're in the Pocket Guide to Burnout-Free Small Group Leadership. I know that both of those are listed there. I think they're also listed in Small Group Vital Signs.